Descending on Miami, Florida, the destination for the Timberwolves. The defensive 1-2 punch of Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert getting ready as they prepare for the task ahead at Kaseya Center. T-Wolves, Heat, coming up next. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, they've got Miles Bridges, Anthony Edwards out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Reed in at the 4. And for Miami, Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Jaquez finds Powell. Hero for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Count the basket.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's Jaquez on the wing. Offline with a 3. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Reed sets a screen. Now Edwards. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Just 5 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach very effectively.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Hero, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. About halfway through the season, let's take a look at the standings out west. You look at the Timberwolves. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Ball against Mitchell. Love for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 4. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's a screen by Love. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Minnesota.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Hero. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Nails it from 3.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Ball into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Powell. He came away with 14 points in his last game. It's tipped and stolen by Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Ball used force there. Got it down low, through the fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
And so Ball nails both of them. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the three-point basket by Miami. Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Powell outside, fires the 3, and again it's Miami from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Minnesota in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. That one goes in.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. That evens the score. Hero's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Connaughton. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Mitchell, a screen on Edwards. Here's Hero, and he dunks it down.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick-and-roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Screen by Bridges. To the middle. It's stolen by Jaquez. Edwards against Hero. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. And here's Connaughton for three. Gets the three to fall. Connaughton's got 6 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
DiVincenzo driving.
Well, I love seeing DiVincenzo be opportunistic on offense. He's very effective when he seeks out his own shot.
Here's Mitchell. No points yet. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Brian, back to you.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Larson. Last game for him, he picked up 10. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the inside. Miller outside. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, great decision there. Kicking it out to a ready shooter.
Smith passes to Jovic. Wiggins outside. There's a screen. Smith outside. From behind the arc. First shot won't go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Inside. Here's Miller. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
I love how quickly Fox makes decisions. He's especially clever and decisive in these pick and rolls.
And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game for Miami, number 24.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. He drops it from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now here's Fox. No made baskets yet. Yep, that one's good.
Putting Fox into pick and roll action, always a good idea.
Heat trail by 3. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Smith. Minnesota with a rebound. Wiggins with a steal. Pass to Smith. Here's Jovic. They set the screen. Miller comes with a double. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Wiggins for 3. The shot that time not on target. Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. No good on the shot. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Minnesota leading by 5. Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Smith, and it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Three-pointer, Bridges. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Miami's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Powell, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Here's Wiggins, and a missed layup.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead. Smith against DiVincenzo. Wiggins outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Rebound Miami. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Miami making their last shot. Three-pointer, Bridges. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guy. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Minnesota leading by 8. And here's Edwards, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. It's Powell on the wing, hounded by Ball. Smith outside. Pass to Larson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bagley, a screen on Smith. Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. When Ball is attacking the rim, good things happen.
Smith passes to Jovic. And stolen by Edwards. On the wing, Connaughton. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Reed. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Smith. Wiggins outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Ball passes to Reed. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points here for Naz Reid.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks. hits threes. He does it all.
Connaughton can't hit.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Powell passes to Wiggins. Wiggins with another miss.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Bagley sets a screen. And it's Ball off the drive.
Few guys operate pick and roll better than Ball. He has total control. Takes what the defense gives him.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic. Jaquez comes in for Larson. And Tyler Hero's subbed in for Smith. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Bagley. Matthews comes in for Connaughton. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Ball. Here's Wiggins. And again, no good by Miami.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gobert with a screen on Hero. Fox, the pass to Reed. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
For three, DiVincenzo. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 20. Here's Jaquez. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Mitchell's checked in for Powell. Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest.
As he goes to the free throw line.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
So it's Miami now. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Reed, a screen on Hero to the paint. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Hero for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Fox. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Pass to Jaquez. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when Jaquez is hitting threes, it adds a whole nother dimension to this offense.
Here's DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Reed. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Reed's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Hero. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Reed passes to Edwards. Back to Reed. Tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. And the Heat, another three.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Fox. From downtown. They get it back. Reed off with the layup. Heat trail by 16. Now Hero from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Bridges comes in for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Hero right side. Fires high post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And so it's Minnesota. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fans and sports shot. Roll, please. They're thinking about so sorry. One more time. A round of applause for our...
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq, he's living proof that aliens are among us.
I thought I was the only one that thought that.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Minnesota has possession. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back over to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a three of his own.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month, the Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. Off target with the 3.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Picked by Gobert. Down low. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Your Miami Heat dancers. Dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Hero outside. Ball against Mitchell. Back to Hero. Will it go? And again, no good by Miami.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Love, a screen on Powell. Pass to Ellis. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Ellis has got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Powell. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Minnesota. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Love, a screen on Hero. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Mitchell with the ball. To the middle. Hero, the pass to Powell. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Love, a screen on Powell. To the inside. And Love with the basket on the assist by Ball.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, B.A., he has great instinct. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball does.
Bagley sets a screen to the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Out to Powell. Hero looking around. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Love grabs the miss. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-3 run. Love a screen on Hero. Pass to Ellis. Here's the three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, that's a tough play to defend. Ellis with that high, quick release.
Back to Mitchell. Now Hero. And that's good for 2. 18 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Shoots. Another one falls for Minnesota.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Powell finds Mitchell. Back to Powell. There's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Bagley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Bagley, a screen on Hero. Down low. And that one's good. Bagley's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Love a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Matthews. Jacks up a 3. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And the Heat shooting at about 34% here in this game. No good with the triple.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Ball outside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Tyler Hero. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stands.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich. Challenging the interior of that defense. Nice take by Rozier.
Out to DiVincenzo, the 3, and it's Miami with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Ball passes to Bagley. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball. Bagley's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The 3, Smith connects from downtown.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Ball against Rozier. Pass to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Connaughton's got 9.
A truly unselfish player. Ball is always looking to create for his teammates.
Here's Rozier. Good on the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Inside, Wiggins with a steal. Releases. Rozier can't get it to go.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Out to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Minnesota, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Smith, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And there's the screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Smith. Here's Jovic. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
Bagley, a screen on Smith. Pass to Ellis. Launches a 3. Here's Bagley. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Smith passes to Powell, and Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lets it fly.
Great contest by Ellis. For my money, Keon is as good as any defensive wing.
Bagley, a screen on Smith. DiVincenzo driving, and yep, it's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And stolen by Connaughton. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Bagley sets a screen. Ellis left side. This one for 3. Larson with a rebound. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. A nice shot by Smith.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Connaughton outside. Clock at 6. Bagley, a screen on Smith. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Bagley, no good. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Larson, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Ellis. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And Minnesota calls time here. Different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic, and it's Hero in for Smith. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Edwards. The three ball. Kept alive. Here's Miller. Off target at the rim. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Miami. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Adebayo a screen on ball. And here's Hero for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Ball passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. From the arc. Rebound Miami.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, even at this stage in his career, Powell explodes off the floor. Big vertical.
Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Powell for three. Drops in the three.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Ball against Hero. Pass to Matthews. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hero. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
Shooting for Minnesota, Lonzo Ball. 2
shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good, and we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Jaquez has checked in for Wiggins, and Mitchell subbed in for Larson. And so Ball nails both of them. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
On target from range.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Hero with the bucket.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Ball looks over the floor. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, this is what Ball does. He calls plays to generate openings on the floor for his team.
Outside Adebayo. Now Hero. Again, the Heat score.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Now here's Ball. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Ellis has checked in for Ball. Bagley a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Ellis. Lets a three fly. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jaquez, and it's Miami with another.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Ellis. Bagley sets a screen. Down low. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Marvin Bagley III. 1.
Throw good, Bagley. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. And it's all from three-point range. It's been all Timberwolves. 1:41 left in the final quarter.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Hero outside. Puts up a three. And he can't get that one.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
To the inside, on the wing, Connaughton. For three, DiVincenzo. Now pulls it in. It's a one-on-one situation from deep Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. To the paint. Adebayo grabs the board. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. He's off on that one. And here's Ellis. Now DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Marvin Bagley.